Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. There's every day's videos. Fridays I sometimes drink a Fidens beer. Sometimes we hashtag it Fidens Friday. It's a thing. People, they get really particular about what I review on Friday, so it's here. Pump your brakes, commenters, okay? This is Validation. It's a West Coast IPA. I can already see the comment that Joe from Jow's Arcade is going to leave. Best Coast style IPA. That's my prediction. Validation. We all need a little validation, don't we? 7.2% ABV. Strata and Mosaic. Sign me up all day, every day. I'm immediately realizing I should have bought more than one can of this because I like Strata so much. And Mosaic, it's not kicking out that blueberry thing like it used to for me, but it's still a solid hop. That might be the dirtiest glass I've had in a while. I think it's because I didn't wait for the water to get hot and I washed it with relatively cold water. That's my guess. So it's pretty clear. It's like unfiltered looking. The finger's almost, the head's almost exactly a finger. That bone white, relatively compact bubbles. The liquid itself is just beautiful golden yellow kind of color. Not much orange or anything, and it's very sunshiny. Yeah, just beautiful looking beer. You know what? It's now when the light's on the top, it's very white looking. Actually, that head, but yeah, definitely looks the part. You can see aroma. So Strata for me sometimes kicks out that pink lemonade citric acid thing. I definitely get some citric acid, a little bit of dank. I wouldn't say I get that pink lemonade thing specifically. A little bit of that. It's funny. I finally started picking up on it. I've heard other people, and I don't remember what hops even they're talking about, and I don't know if one of these hops are like the common ones, but that diesel-y element, and I do get a little bit of that from this. It's very faint. There's that dank thing almost interwoven with a floral note. It's really nice. Like, this smells really nice, and it's very much not a paint by numbers kind of an aroma. A little bit more lemon, but it's still not that artificially pink lemonade thing. Like more real lemon, a little bit of lemon zest. And you know what? There's a little bit of a berry note. I'm really happy to see that, or to smell that. Little potpourri-y. Yeah, this smells fantastic. Let's get into the glass. Cheers, and I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so I think it was pretty clear that I liked the aroma of this. This tastes really good. I mean, that was a nice aroma. There is some overlap. It's definitely not 1-to-1 in the taste. I get a lot more citrus. I still get that lemon thing I was talking about. Definitely a dank quality. The dank with a little bit of that floral thing does come across in the taste from the aroma. But there's a little bit of orange zest with that lemon zest, which I didn't get any orange in the aroma. It's got that. It's a very vibrant beer. It's got the bitterness is totally on point. Even their hazies always have a really nice level of bitterness, and this definitely has a nice bitterness to it. And it's not the only element you're tasting. I don't get any sort of palate fatigue from it, but it's definitely there. There's a little bit of a grain quality coming through. Almost like if you took Cheerios and toasted them in the oven for just a little bit, not burnt Cheerios, but just a little bit of a toasted Cheerio thing. It really reminds me when I lived in Buffalo, I used to drive by a GM plant on my way to student teaching. And I don't know if they were making Cheerios there, but it always smelled like Cheerios. And then it's that, but they cooked them just a little bit too long. It's just 10% more. So again, not burnt, just a little bit like this cooked, baked Cheerio thing. Man, but like in taste form. I know that's smell, but like it tastes like how that smell was. It's so interesting how the sense of smell and taste can be tied to memories. But anyway, at this point, I've been rambling so long, I got to take another sip to start talking about the beer again. Slight orchard fruit, but like it's very slight. I've thrown some qualifiers out there, like a little of this, slight that. This is the slightest of anything I've mentioned for sure. It's very vibrant, that zestiness. It's super crushable, but then because of the prickliness of the carbonation, but also the bitterness, it kind of like stops you in your tracks too. And it's like no, like notice this, you know. I think I would really like this with food, but also just again this idea that it can like kind of stop you in your tracks. Like no, appreciate this, you know. Notice the nuances, the complexity of it. This is really for 2 hops. This is like just like the aroma, like not that it's all over the place. There's just a lot going on, and I'm not gonna say I've barely scratched the surface of what I'm tasting, but like there is definitely still stuff that I'm tasting that I'm having a hard time putting into words, you know. Little bit of underripe tropical elements. I can tell you some stuff. It's not pineapple. It's not lychee, however you pronounce it. It's not passion fruit, but maybe like some unripened papaya or something, you know, a little guava, but like underripe. So you get that little bit of hint of fruitiness, essence of fruitiness, but not full-on juiciness. This is nice. They did a really good job with this. And like I was saying when I read the hops, kind of wish I bought more than one can. Have you guys had this before? Have you had this hop combo recently? Ever a beer remember that stands out? Something completely unrelated you want to talk about? Cool. Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.